Hello. Sorry, guys. The beginning of lives are always very awkward. Let me see if this is on. I see it. It is on. Hello, everybody. Um, if you are online, okay. Sorry. All right. So if you are online and watching this, welcome. I just wanted to hop in here real quick because I want to show you a word search, not word search, a word scramble that I made in Google Sheets. So let me share my screen. And if you're here, just say hello. I'm using StreamYard, so I may not be able to see your name if you comment unless you give StreamYard permission to show your name or whatever it is. So let me share my screen with you. So I tried doing this before, and I couldn't quite get the formula right. So I tried it again today. Basically, what I want to do is I want to create a hello. I cannot see your name. I see Facebook user. It says perfect. I was thinking about a word scramble generator earlier this week. Perfect. Great timing. Oh, I had a nice week. Thank you. I hope you had a nice week too. It's been a long one, but it's been great. Just tired. Okay, so let me share my screen. So first thing, what I did here, how do I share? Okay, sharing. Let me see if I can share the right one. Okay. All right. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. Right now I am in Google Sheets, and then I have some ChatGPT here. So basically all I did, I went to ChatGPT and I told it, this is all my conversation. That was it. So I say, hi, I'm working on Google Sheets. How can I scramble words? I'm very tired this week, so my words are not making sense right now. So it gave me a weird formula here. It's like, that's not gonna work. And then I still tried, and then I entered in Google Sheets, and it gave me this error, and then it said, apologize for the confusion. And then it gave me a script, and I plugged it in. Hi, Anne. And I plugged it in, and it just worked. So if you are not using ChatGPT for Google Sheets formulas or scripts or whatever it is, you're missing out. So let me just show you what I did here. I'm going to start from scratch. So basically what I did, I went on extensions, apps, script, and then I entered the formula ChatGPT gave me here. All I did was come in here and I copy this. I just click copy code, something like that. And then I know I tried using ChatGPT before for this purpose and it didn't work. But today it did. So it was in a good mood today. So then I just pasted the code in here. I deleted everything that was in here and then I just pasted it. And then I saved the project. It's not going to save now because it's already saved. And then I closed it. And then under here, it says that this is it created a function that I could use on my cells in Google Sheets. So then you just copy this. And then here is referring to cell A1. So that would be here. So basically what it says, this is where the words are going to be. And this is where you're going to input that formula, not the formula, that function, right? So this is all you do, scramble words, A1. And then you just hit enter. It's going to come back nothing because there is nothing on A1. So let me drag it down to 10. And I'm just going to highlight this so we know that this is where we're working. And then you can go back to ChatGPT and be like, please give me 10 words for summer words for a word scramble. And then you can do two things at the same time. Word scramble for first graders, for example. Oh my God. because I want something like more simple, right? All right, so he gave me the 10 words in here. And then you're going to copy this, and then you're going to paste it over here. Just paste values on. Oh, why is it not? Did it not copy? Sorry. There we go. Now it copied. And now here you can see that it scrambled my words. And then where it's two separate words, wherever it has this space, it will still read it. Now, this is, you can see like starting with a capital letter and then lowercase letters. You could come over here, insert one left, and then do equal, what is that, uppercase, or is it just upper? I think it's just upper. And then this. Now all my words are, all my letters are uppercase. And then all you gotta do here instead of, now because I created a new column, the reference changed over here because it wasn't an absolute reference, but just put A1 and now, oh wait, there we go. And now you have your thing. This one, for example, it didn't really scramble this one, but you can, let me see. It scrambled before. If I change it. Oh, and if you do like with a dash, it will put the cream first, I think. Yeah, so don't use dash for this. Use only space. All right, now it scrambled the ice. So that's it. Now here is the second part, right? Because you scramble the words in here, but you don't want to give this to the kids, right? For example, if you're a teacher or if you're selling this, you want to sell it as a printable. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna remove this, the color, and then we're gonna go over to canva.com. We're gonna create a design, custom size. Let's do 8.5 by 11, which is the size of a paper for printing. Now from here, you can go back to Google Sheets. You're going to copy this, just like this. Just select everything. Hey, Kim. Then give it a Control-C, and then you can paste this over. Now, it's going to look really weird and tiny, and it's pasting a table. Hey, Emily. I was in your live earlier. Now you're on mine. Welcome. Just showing how to work a word scramble using Google Sheets with the help of ChatGPT. He finally decided to work today and give me the right formula for this. So yeah, so it's going to be really tiny, but don't worry. And don't worry about this either. You can, because now Canva, it's reading, when you copy over, it reads as a table, but you can still come over here. You select the whole table. Then you come here on the borders and you remove the borders, right? Just click on here. And now there's no borders. It's still a table, but there's no borders. So you can format it to just look like a normal thing. So let me see. We can change the fonts. Let's put this one. And we can change the size. Let's make it 20. Let's make it bigger. Now, you see how it's like this space is kind of like too much, right? Because of the table. So you can click over here on table spacing and just remove all the way down to 0. And now it's small again. You can even reduce this because we don't need all that extra space. And you can even make these ones bigger. Now you see that this like folded because of this spacing, but you can just move that here. Okay, now you have your words in here. And then you can add, a title. I'm gonna say summer word scramble. Let's put it here. You can make it a little bit pretty, make it colorful, right? If it's for first graders, you want to make it really colorful. Put a little sun, put a little some graphics around it. But I'm gonna keep it simple for the sake of time over here. But now what you're gonna do, you are going to just use in your keyboard, you press L, it's going to bring up a line. All right, this is a shortcut for a line. So just go over here. Let's see. I'm gonna get the longest word because I'm gonna use that as a reference for the other one. So this one should be okay, right? And how many I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so I have 10 words. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna place the first one here, and I'm gonna Control C and Control V 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a bit slow. 8, 9, 10. So I think when you're using a table in Canva, it slows down a bit, but that's okay. So then the last one I'm going to place at the very bottom. So I have one here and I have one here. So just come over here, select all this, and then come to position, and then tidy up. There we go. And now just with the arrow, just like move over to the side. Nope, not working. There we go. Not moving. There we go. So now you have this. Now, once you have that template, like for this part right here, you don't really need this anymore. Like, just keep this, save it as a template, and then let's say I want to do, and you can duplicate the page. And now let's say I want to do a, I don't know. Oh my gosh, no ideas. Anybody in the chat? Give me something to scramble. I'm scrambling for words here. Oh my gosh. It's like brain fart. Winter. There we go. Let's do it. So no, I am so sorry. It's been such a long week work-wise. Let's go back to ChatGPT, and we are going to copy the same thing and then create a new chat. Oh, 4th of July. That's a great one. Wait, no, let's go. I was going to say we passed it. No, we didn't. All right, so let's do winter first. Oh. All right, so we got this. We're going to copy this over. Oh, and now it gave me, look how funny ChatGPT is. Because I put winter, all caps, it gave me all the caps already. So we don't really even need to worry about it being with the upper formula. Anyway, so, all right, so this no didn't scramble. So we're going to move a little bit. So let's do this nose, and then let's remove. You just got to make the formula like recalculate, and now it's scrambled. So let's copy this. Now let's see if this will work here. So we got the summer. Now we come here. We already have our lines over here. And then what size is this? 45. 45. So we're going to do the same fonts, or try to. So we're going to remove the border, and we're going to reduce the spacing. And we are going to use this font, and it was 45. And 1, 2, 3. Why do I have 11? Did I ask for 11? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why do I have 11? Oh, because of the hot chocolate. Oh my god. Sorry, guys. Ignore it. Okay. So we're going to just move this over a tiny bit. And you can always reduce the sizing here as well. How do I, is there any way to reduce? I wanted to reduce this like all at once. but I guess there's no way. So let's remove this. And then 2, 3, 4, gosh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's put that on the bottom. Never figured out how to make other lines smaller at once. Yeah, I don't think they have that option yet. Should. But that's okay. It's really quick, really. All right. So then you move over. Any day now. And now you have this. And here you can, I think you can adjust if you want to like centralize it. Yeah, you can do anything. This, just keep in mind that this isn't, or you can even put like to that side, maybe. Whoever does word scramble, I don't know what side you will align it, but yeah, you can do anything with this. Just remember that it's still inside of the column. I don't know if you can remove the whole the column, like the table. I don't know if you can remove the table, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter because you know you're going to be using this as a printable, so nobody's going to really have access to this. So, there we go. Now you have 2 word scrambles, really quick, really fast. Let's do 4th of July, just so we can. Fourth of July. Make smaller. And now let's go back to ChatGPT. I always open a new chat because I don't want it to be biased from what it said before. 4th of July. And now we copy this. And let's just paste it here. And it looks good to me. Oh, wait, the barbecue didn't. All right. How much scramble can you do with barbecue, right? There we go. Something. And then you just come over here and repeat. Now, Canva has this new thing. Oh, I don't know if it's new or not, but you can do this. Let me see if that works. There. So I selected the whole table. I'm going to copy style. I'm going to try pasting it here. Ah! Even faster, you guys. Even faster. Beautiful. I forgot to remove the spacing. There we go. All right, this one, it's spaced out weird. I don't know why. Oh, because of the size. It's not 45. You didn't copy this size. There we go. All right. And there we have it. Our 4th of July scramble. How cool is that? All right. That is it that I had for you guys for today. I'm going to put this inside of the membership. I'm going to put the code in there too. So just remember that all you got to do, start a new spreadsheet, go to extensions, app script, and then just copy and paste that code in there. Delete everything that was in that window, paste it in there, and then use this function right here. I'll leave this template too for you guys to copy, but just use this and just remember that which cell that you're referencing. Awesome. Yay. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. Thanks for being in the live with me. I'm so glad I wasn't alone today. All right. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great Friday.